I play first division football. I train 6 times a week plus one match every weekend. My training sessions are extremely hard and intense. Sprint, strength work, tactical session, everything in 1 week. And the crazy part is, I don't feel overloaded at all. I don't feel constantly tired, I don't feel heavy, and I recover very fast. And in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I recover quickly and effectively, so I can train hard, perform at high level, and stay fresh throughout the entire week. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever finished the match, your legs were completely dead, you felt heavy, slow, and the next day you couldn't barely walk? Most football players think that's normal. They say like, yeah, it's just football. But here is the truth. It's not football, that's the problem. It's recovery. Football is brutal on the body. Sprints, stop, change of direction, tackles, kicks, over and over again for 90 minutes. And if you don't recover properly, it doesn't matter how talented you are. You feel slow, you get injured more often, and your performance will drop. So today I want to show you how football player should actually recover in a simple and practical way. No bullshit, no complicated science. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is nutrition and protein and what to do after the training. Let's start right after training or a match. You walk off the pitch, your legs are burning, your muscles are damaged. And this is the moment when recovery starts. And a lot of players make a huge mistake here. They go home and eat whatever they see, maybe skip food completely. And then they wonder why they feel terrible the next day. The body is like a car, body needs fuel, and fuel is food. Okay, so we can start with protein. Every sprint, every tackle, every shoot damage your muscles. Protein is what repairs them. If you don't give your body protein, it simply can't rebuild properly. It doesn't have to be complicated. A good and quality protein shake or some chicken and rice, eggs and yogurts also. Just make sure you get protein after training or match. In a day, you must take 2.2 gram of protein to 1 kilogram muscle. Okay, and now I'm gonna talk about carbs. Football kills your energy and strokes. That heavy legs feeling, that low glycogen, carbs refuel that energy. If you want faster recovery, better sprint next season, and sharper decision making, you need carbs. The best carbs you can take in a meal is maybe rice, pastas, potatoes, fruit, just simple food that makes it work. Okay, next one, I'm gonna talk about hydration. Even being slightly dehydrated makes you slower. Drink water. If you sweat a lot, add some electrolytes. This is simple but extremely important. As a footballer, you must take like 4 liters of water per day. Okay, a second one is cold heat using temperature to recover faster. After match, especially intense ones, your muscles are inflamed. That's where coldexposure comes in. Cold shower or ice bath reduce soreness, calm inflation, and also help you recover faster. You don't need to suffer for 10 minutes in ice. Even 2 or 5 minutes of cold on the legs help. And now on the other hand, heat, hot showers, relax tiny muscles, increase blood flow, and also reduce stiffness. I really like heat on rest day or before stretching because it's calm my muscles and also reduce inflation. And what I do in the off season, right after I wake up, I go into ice bath to like refresh me and wake me up to the day. Before sleep, I go take like some 5 minutes or 10 minutes in hot shower to relax my body and also relax my mind. But don't take the cold shower like 4 hours before you are going to sleep. Okay, right now I'm gonna talk about active recovery. Move, don't just rest. A lot of players think that recovery means lying on the couch all day, but sometimes that makes things worse. Live movements actually help your body recover. On my rest day, I do some easy jogging, cycling, swimming, 20 or 30 minutes to get blood flowing. This helps me flush out waste, reduce stiffness, make your legs feel alive again, and also relax my mind. This helps me a lot. Right, I'm gonna talk about stretching, mobility to staying available. A good football player is useful if he is injured. Mobile and stretching keep you available, focus on hips, hamstrings, calves and ankles. You don't need to stretch for an hour. Even 10 to 15 minutes before you are going to bed is make a huge difference. And there is a difference between dynamic stretches and static stretches. Dynamic stretching works before training and static after training or at night before you are going to sleep. Okay, and there is a secret weapon. It's sleep. You don't recover when you stretch, you don't recover when you go ice bath. You recover when you sleep. That's when muscle repair, hormones release and your nervous system resets. If you are serious about football, aim for 8 to 10 hours of sleep per day. Not just 5, not 6. 8 to 10 hours. And right now I'm gonna talk about naps. When I go to the school, I have right after school training session. And after school I feel like lazy, my energy is very low and also I am unmotivated. And these short naps, 20 to 30 minutes, help me a lot. Because naps improves reaction time, improves sprint and performance and reduce fatigue. Especially useful after morning training or as I say after school or on a match day. Okay? And the last thing I'm gonna talk about is some massage, foam rolling or compression boosts. You don't need expensive recovery rooms like professionals. A foam roller already helps a lot. Foam rolling reduces tightness, improves blood flow, helps your muscle relax. Compression socks and tight reduce swelling, help with heavy legs. Okay, and right now I'm gonna show you the reality. Here is the reality. The two players train the same intense, same drills. One recover properly and the other doesn't. Guess who performs better, get injured less, has a long career, recover is not just soft, it's smart. If you wanna be a better football player, start treating recovery like training. Let me show you how I personally handle recovery because this is something I follow almost every day. I don't just talk about recovery, I like it. Morning, start the day right. The first thing I do in the morning after I wake up is an ice bath. I know it sounds extreme, but for me it's a game changer. Cold water wakes me up immediately, reduces stiffness from the previous day and gets my body ready for the rest of the day. I don't stay there forever, just a few minutes is enough to feel fresh and switch it on. And right after that I always have a high quality breakfast. For me, breakfast is about protein, carbohydrates and good energy for the day. I want my body fueled with properly food from the start, especially when I know I have 2 training sessions ahead. In the morning I have some gym sessions and afternoon I have some small side games, all these things. And if you don't know how to train in a week, this video what I make is good for you. Most day I train twice a day, 1 session in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Between sessions I focus on eating well, hydration and not wasting energy on useful things. Because every small decision during the day affects how I feel in the pitch. Okay, evening prepare for the quality sleep. For me, recovery really happens in the evening. About 15 minutes before bed, I do like stretching routine. I do same things that I say, and this helps my body relax and prepares me to fall asleep. And before stretching, I spend about 30 minutes on recovery boots. This helps me improve blood flow, reduce heavy legs, and speed up recovery after a hard day. I see it as investing in my next training session. And as I say, sleep is the most important part, because every night I try to sleep 8 to 10 hours. And why I stick to this routine? These routines help me feel fresh, stay consistent and avoid unnecessary injuries. That's what allows me to train hard, perform well and keep improve as a football player. Okay, and that's all for this video. See you till later, have a nice day and try it and let me know in the comment. Goodbye.